Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, introduce me. My name is Ikhsan, and now I want to decide the main idea, all of the text of the exercise 1, and I want to tell you how to find them. Let's start with text 1. Text 1 have 4 sentences, and it's like a short text, or this is maybe a passage, and we want to decide what is the main idea, and it is unstated or stated. First, I want to decide the main idea. The main idea is the best years in the history of the company, and it is the stated main idea. So, how do we know the main idea, and how do we know this is the unstated or stated main idea? Okay. For find the main idea of the text or passage, we must use a few formula, and the formula is like 4 steps for unstated and 5 steps for stated. Okay, first we must find what is the repeated word, and the repeated word of text 1 is year. Next, what is related to year? What is related to word year? And the related is all good in that year. Where do we know? We can know from the text, because the content of the text is talking about everything is good in the company in that year. And from that we can know what is the topic. And the topic is good year. Okay. When we read this text, we can find one conclusion sentence, like one main sentence. And if you can know the sentence, so the main idea maybe is stated in that sentence. And for this text, the main idea is stated. What is the sentence it states the main idea? This last sentence is, all in all, it was the best year in the history of the company. So, because it's like main sentence and conclude all of the text, so the main idea is the best year in the history of the company. And that's for text 1. Next, to the text 2. Okay, the text 2 is have 4 sentences again, same like text 1. And first, again, I want to decide the main idea. The main idea is pros and cons of penicillin, and it is unstated. And it means text 2 and text 1 is have different kind of main idea. Okay, because this is the unstated main idea, so unstated main idea is must like a complicated formula, but it's okay. We must think, and we must identification of the text. What is the main idea? Because it is unstated. Okay. The formula, first step is what is repeated word, and the repeated word from the text 2 is penicillin. And what is related to penicillin? What is related to word penicillin? That's effect of penicillins in saving human lives. Where do we know? From the text. We can read all, and it like talking about penicillin having is saving human lives. And from that we can know the topic, and the topic is penicillin drug. Absolutely. And this is unstated main idea, because from all the sentence we can know what is the main idea. What is the main idea? Because the writers is make like 2 sides of the text. First is prose side, and that is first sentence and second sentence, and the concise, and that's third and fourth sentence. So because there is a pros and cons in there, so the main idea is pros and cons of penicillin. Okay, next, text 3. Text 3 is like more complicated, but it's okay. In this text, in this passage, it have 5 sentences, and like usually I want to decide the main idea first. The main idea is valuable lessons from mischievers, and it is unstated main idea again. How do we know? And because it is unstated, it sounds like text 2. Okay, first, what is a repeated word? From the text we can know the repeated word is mischievous. Maybe one of you think it's only one word mischievous, it's only one subject mischievous, but in this text it's like have she, and she is and the word she is a pronoun of mischievous. So mischievous is like repeated in this word. So what is related to mischievous? Okay, from the text we can conclude mischievous is the teacher of the writer of the music lessons. So mischievous taught the writer of music lessons. And what is the topic? The topic is listen from mischievous. And because it is unstated, we can know the main idea from the text or from the all of the sentence. So we must think, and if you identification all of the text, we can know the writer is want to say to the reader if the writers get many valuable lessons, and instead in here she taught me the scale, the proper stand hands. She also taught me much more. From her I learned the necessity of practice and many valuable lessons from the mischievous. So from the text we can know the main idea is valuable lessons from mischievous. Okay, and the last is text 4. This is the most longest text in the world text, and we decide what is the main idea. Okay, usually I want to decide first the main idea. Okay, the main idea from the text 4 is cell similarity in all living thing, and it is unstated again. So the formula same like text 2 and text 3. So how can we know the main idea of the text? First, what is the repeated word? Okay, and the repeated word is cell. Because all of the text is talking about cell. Plant cell, animal cell, and there's a living thing cell. So it's related with plant and animal cells, and the topic is living thing cell. Okay, this is unstated main idea. We can know from the text, from the sentence, what is the main idea. So if we think, if we read carefully, we can meet a repeated word again, like cells. The repeated word is similar. So similar cell, and this text is show us about the similarity of the plant cell, animal cell, and human cell too. So we can know the main idea is cell similarity in all living things. Okay, and this is the end of the section. Thank you for your attention. I'm Muhammad Ikhsan. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.